I spent 16 years of my life training karate, so it's really part of my everyday life. I grew up with it, and growing up with karate kind of teaches somebody the main sources of karate, which is like patience and humility and confidence and all of these really important things that you don't learn reading from a book. And so I did learn that from karate. This is what it does mean to me, aside from the fact that it's so good for your body, so good for fitness and training, and you can do it at any age. I just embraced it, and once I started, I just couldn't stop. Well, I did a lot of different sports growing up. I was into not only sports, I did like the drama and the reading and what's it called? Acting and all of those things, and art and painting and these things. And from all of those things, plus the sports, nothing really got to me. I didn't really feel engaged in anything so much. And then when I was 9, my friend joined the karate class, and so I told her, like, I want to see what it's about. Once I joined, it was my thing, like 3 days a week since 1999 up to right now, 2015. I'm still training, and it was just happened out of nowhere. So I started when I was 9 years old. And I think I took my brown belt when I was 12, which is the belt that's right before the black belt. And my academy had this rule that you can't take a black belt unless you're 16. So I spent 4 years as a brown belt, and I kept training, and I kept sweating and crying and bleeding. And then when I finally got to my black belt exam, I gave it all I got. And then since that day, like just that feeling doesn't go away. I took the second dan, I took the third dan, nothing felt like that first dan, like the first day. Since I was 15, I was like an assistant every now and then in the classroom until I was about 19 when I started teaching under somebody else. So I would be teaching like a juniors class. And then after that time, I advanced to teaching like a more advanced class, but what I realized was missing was that we didn't have any ladies-only classes or girls-only classes, and that's so important, especially in our country. So I thought I should really open up something like that, and so I gathered up my resources, I decided what I was going to do, and then I opened Condition Combat, and we're here now. My style of karate, the one that I practice, is called Shotokan, and it was founded by a Japanese master called Gichin Funakoshi, and we got his picture over there right behind me. And basically Shotokan, it's very special because there's an equal amount of arm and leg movements, whereas in some martial arts, they focus mostly on the leg movements, and some martial arts focus only on grappling or on throwing techniques. But Shotokan karate is very well-rounded in the sense that it utilizes both the upper body and the lower body in all of the training that we do. Develop strength and flexibility and really low stances, and this is what makes the core really strong. What does karate mean? People sometimes ask me why we don't use weapons in karate. That's because karate means empty hand. So we have all of our techniques without weapons, without using anything extra, just our bodies. And Shotokan, Shoto is the name that Gichin Funakoshi gave himself. He's the founder of karate. So this was his pen name, and Kan means like the house of. So it's the way, the house of Shoto, who is Gichin Funakoshi. I've been in a lot of tournaments here in Kuwait and abroad as well. I'm proud to say that I've taken a medal at every single tournament that I've ever joined, except the World Championships. But I did come top 16 in that one, and that was in Thailand in 2011. Other tournaments I've joined, I took a silver medal and 2 bronze medals in the Arab Olympics. And then I also took an Asian gold medal and 1 silver medal, I think it was. Yeah, 1 gold and 1 silver medal at the Asian Games, which was last year in 2014. It's just different. The environment in a tournament is just so different. Like, I trained for 8 years in a dojo, in an enclosed place with the same coach, with the same people for 8 years straight. And so when I took a step out of that and I joined the national team and I joined tournaments, it was an entirely different world. I felt like I opened another door to myself for Shotokan Karate, and it felt so great. And I think that that's what's so nice about it. Like, if you want to train it the traditional way, you can do that. And if you want to train it the sportsman way, you can also do that. It caters to everybody. I truly believe that it's something really special to actually have the wisdom to teach, to actually share that knowledge with somebody. And because it taught me so much growing up, I just love the way that I feel when I pass on that information to other people. And they learn on a deeper level than just physical activity. They learn on a mental level, and this is what makes teaching karate so special. It's not just a sport, it's an art. It's really something that you do for the rest of your life. Put your head in it. If it's really something that you want to do, you really have to dedicate yourself and just go for it. Maybe you won't find it at the first club, maybe you won't feel good at the second club, but you have to go around, you have to explore and see what really gets to you. It might not be karate, it could be another martial art, it could be another sport, but whatever it is you're trying to achieve, whatever it is you want to do in your life, just go for it. And what's the worst that could happen? The way to let anything move forward, let it be a sport or a company or a business or your family, it takes dedication, regardless of what it is that you're trying to do. It takes so much dedication, and you really have to put your heart into it. Once you feel like what you're doing isn't really giving you that passion, that fire anymore, you have to get that back. Otherwise, I have to practice what I preach. What I tell my students, I truly believe in myself. I can't say something to them that I can't believe in myself. And that's because I have my heart and my passion in this sport, and I think that's so important. So if any ladies would like to join the Condition Combat team, please find us on Instagram. It's @ConditionCombat. You can find me from there.